Welcome to DMBI.com. This is John. This report is for the 24th of July. And again, we continue to see the, just slow summer move going across here. A bit more excitement today because seems that now that Japan made their deal, several other Asian countries did as well. And then the scuttlebutt is that the EU thinks they're going to get 15% straight across the board. Of course, they're supposed to vote on additional sanctions against the U.S. for tariffs. We'll see how that goes today. But it's funny how before any tariff was going to be, catastrophic to now they're willing to accept 15% and seem happy about it. That's negotiation, and that's exactly what that looks like. You took something that was said to be impossible, and now it's already they're looking at a minimum 15%. Will they even get to that agreement? No, I think the EU is stringing them along for now, but we'll see. Maybe they realize the significance of where they're at, and we'll have to do it. But Mark is very excited about that news, and kind of continued its push. Interesting that we had the inventories for oil and that coming in pretty tight. So demand is still strong. When we look at it from an ES standpoint, science still under red here, solid, and DOC from a steel standpoint, short-term buyers still in good shape, reset even as we approach the end of the month, which that doesn't happen all that often. It just shows you that it's just been a steady application. There really isn't anywhere else to go. Rates have been, softening up a bit. And, even with the treasuries that are being offered are selling quite nicely at this particular stage. We'll going to get better details later on whether it's worldwide or just domestic, but needless to say, it's still doing the same thing. And of course, the earnings excitement still existing out there. From an NQ standpoint, a lot flatter than what you see on the S&P. So the broader market, a little bit more engaged at this particular stage, and that's partly due to the uncertainty with some of the earnings expectations coming out. We can see Treasuries just caught in this middle zone, rate not moving anywhere, and a lot of it's going to depend on this whole Powell nonsense that they've been playing around with, just to see if they can pressure him into some. I don't think the Fed's going to be doing anything, and with oil stuck in this zone, not going to make any difference, and it just keeps things sort of like just riding the brakes. As long as you keep doing it, not going to go anywhere. And of course, the excitement of the euro negotiations have really lifted the euro. Not for any good reason. The euro's zone, is, from an economic standpoint, is way underperforming relative to the U.S. But of course, they expect the tariff inflation will destroy the U.S. economy someday. And who knows, someday they may be correct. It's just, can you imagine being wrong for so many months and still claiming that you're right? Okay. From a gold standpoint, a little bit of an ease off, made a little pop, but I think it's going to just trade a little bit back and forth. But again, it's just unease with where budgets are and everything from deficits and potential spending, and that it's still going to make it attractive for crypto in general. The softening of U.S. positions on it also is helping, particularly when it came to ETH, where they were lagging quite a bit until the success of some of the latest moves from Congress. So, this tokenization talk is all going to start climbing and growing, and it's typically going to be on the Ethereum platform. So they're going to benefit from it. And you can see from a 50K standpoint, no real activity from NBI White, all pretty modest, but Magenta clear, staying above, and just that rising NBI yellow too, just pretty clean all the way through. And we're at the peaks now, still signing under red, lovely rising gold. We got Azure. When they all meet together is when we'll see that trend has started to fade a bit. Hasn't happened yet. So from an intraday standpoint, all pretty clean. Call buyers just had the day pretty much from the open. Early on, there was softness. We're seeing a bit of backfill here in the Asian and now into the European session, starting to pick back up. So yeah, it will probably be on the plus side to come to the open, but modestly so. And then we'll just wait and see what the next narrative item is and go from there. As always, though, anything relevant, I'll put it on our team chat. Have a good one. Trade well.